Hi guys, and welcome back to our garden podcast. Today you find us in the barn as usual, and we're going to be talking about the water banana, which Chris is going to be trialling, or its Latin name of...
You're going to give it a go?
No, you can do it.
Typhonodorum Lindleyanum.
It's actually pronounced Typhonodorum Lindleyanum.
Yeah,
Is that right? Yeah.
Similar.
Anyway, it looks like something like that. But no, in all seriousness, the water banana is something you're going to be trialling this year. So you're doing quite a few trials of different things this year, and that's one of them, yeah?
Yeah, like we said in other podcasts, I'm going to try and give the tropical aquatics a go. Along with this one, there's the giant water lily, Victoria Amazonica, which again is in another podcast. But yeah, today we're going to focus on the water banana. Now, it's something I found, and I've only been aware of about a month actually.
Yeah, I didn't have a clue that existed.
No, I didn't. Which goes to show you're always researching and always learning new things. But anyway, yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks of reading, researching, and trying to find. Well, you know what I'm like. I'll find something or see something, and then the first thing I do is go and try and source it or find it and see if it's possible to grow. And if it's not possible to grow, then I'll try anyway. Which is my downfall. But you know, sometimes things can work. But yeah, we've managed to source a germinated seed. We got it from the continent. It's come from the Netherlands company in Holland, I think it was. So yeah, that's arrived. Took about 2 weeks to turn up, but we're ready to go. Yeah.
So where do they originate from then? From South America?
They're from no. They're from the East African islands, so Madagascar, Mauritius, places like that.
Oh right, okay. And they grow what in the rivers or the sea, or are they freshwater?
Yeah, no, they're freshwater.
Yeah.
I have read on a couple of occasions that they're found in estuaries, but
yeah,
I don't know. But yeah, they are primarily freshwater, streams, swamps, wetlands.
And out there, they grow like normal banana plants, and they bear fruit.
They're not actually a banana.
Oh, okay.
They're very similar to the musabastu, as you'd know. The stem is actually a pseudo stem, the same as a musabastu. It's not a trunk. So by pseudo stem, I mean it's a wrap of leaves compressed tightly, which forms what looks like a trunk, but it is actually a pack of compressed leaves.
So what's your idea if you find success with it? What's your idea? Where are you going to put it? Are you going to keep it in the conservatory, like temperature wise?
I don't know. I think because we're building the water lily pond, and it's more of a vertical species rather than a horizontal one that's going to splay out like the water lily.
Yeah.
I think we may, if there's room, we may give it a go in the water lily pond.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in the back corner.
And with regards to temperature, is it not going to need some sort of glass house to keep it going?
Again, it's a trial
and error.
Yeah, the water needs to be. I mean, I've got the germinated seed in a basically a hot water tank, which is heated to 25, 26. You need to keep them around that all the time. And again, like we've spoken about, the water lily, the water needs to be higher than 25. So they're relatively similar in water temperature comparisons. But
obviously in terms of the structure of them, they're completely different, aren't they?
Yeah, completely different. But we'll try and find a happy medium temperature-wise for them. So I think 27, 28, I think it's going to be a good ballpark figure for both species.
Yeah.
And hopefully, you know, they're both heavy feeders. They both need relatively the same amount of care as well.
And what do you feed it? What are you going to be feeding it with?
This will be liquid feed.
Right.
It'll be planted out once it's grown into a bigger plant, into a loam.
And you just put that liquid feed into the water with it, and it gets its nutrients and the feed from there.
Same as the water lily. So like I say, it should being housed in the same environment should be okay.
So I'm presuming in their native environment, they obviously have roots. And they would find the silt or the soil at the bottom of the riverbank, I presume, would they?
Yeah.
And so what are you going to be doing in terms of the kind of layering of the where it's going to be kept? Do you have to do a bed of soil in the water, or how? Well,
these are the two options we've got. You saw on Green Planet that they actually had a bed of soil and compost, etc. But I think what we'll do is probably concentrate on having them in baskets for the first year.
Right.
They're easily moved, they're easily fed, and you can determine what compost and what substrate they're actually growing in.
Okay, so using the baskets,
Yeah, I think we'll go down that route to start with.
And do they need, obviously you're going to be starting them indoors, but do they not need some natural sunlight and stuff to get them going?
Yeah, they're a full sun species, so they're going to need a lot of light.
So are they under a light at the moment?
Yep, they're under 2 grow
okay.
lights. I'll put the thing up actually so you can see it, but yeah, they're under 2 grow lights. Whether or not that's going to be sufficient enough to see them through until they can go outside remains to be seen.
Yeah.
But it is a trial. You know, we'll give it our best shot.
Yeah. So they're just literally in your living room in a tank at the moment with the temperature right.
They're in the spare room with the house plants and the reptiles and the jungle insects. And
I can see me coming around to yours soon, and you're going to be like, "Come look in the bathroom," and your bath's just going to be like full of giant water lilies and bananas and stuff growing out.
We're probably not far off it.
All the things. And how big do you anticipate them growing, or how big do they grow in? Firstly, in their native environment,
they say they get in between 2 to 4 meters.
Wow.
I don't know if that's going to be in the first season. I think they're a fairly slow growing, from what I've read, slow growing species.
Similar to the size that the banana plants grow that we grow traditionally here in the
Musabashi. Yeah, they're really similar actually. They also sucker like a Musabashi.
Yeah.
So we may hopefully, fingers crossed, end up with maybe a couple of offsets.
Yeah. You excited to see what happens?
Yeah, very excited. It's a new plant for me. I've not known of it for very long at all. So I'm looking forward to it.
It'd be interesting to see how it goes, wouldn't it? Just like the other experiments. Have you got anything else lined up that you're looking at, or just the water lily? And
there's a few bits, not so much the tropical side of it, but there's a few weird and wonderful aquatic plants that I've got my eye on that I think we're probably going to introduce probably maybe a month or 2 earlier to the ponds. They're more of a native European species, so they don't need that warmth. So, yeah.
You've got a few other bits lined up in terms of experiments. And
if the tropicals fail, then I've got nothing. So I need to have some backup plans.
Yeah. I'm really excited to see how it goes, and I might even if it starts suckering, I might have to grab one up here.
I think you can actually have them as a house plant. I have read that you can.
Me and houseplants, mate.
No, they're not. You're not good, are you? Nah. You're not good together. But I think they could be quite finicky because they need to be in water and the high humidity. I think they could probably be a bit of a challenging one. But again, if it does survive and it makes the summer, it's going to be I'm going to need to try and overwinter it.
Yeah.
So that again is going to be a learning curve and a challenge, and one I'm really up for.
See how it goes.
Yeah.
Right, well, short and sweet, but obviously we just want to keep you updated really over the coming weeks and months regarding all the little projects that we're both doing, mainly you.
You've got a few yourself, haven't you?
Yeah, not as weird and wonderful as yours, but so keep tuned and give us a like and a subscribe as well. It all helps, and we really appreciate your support as usual. And take care, and we'll see you soon.
See ya.